The very next object that we're going to start working on is the arm base. And we're going to take this block here and use a couple of jigs to cut it out. We're going to presume that the block that we're starting off with is cut to the major dimensions of this part, so we don't have to do any trimming down, and we can just make fixtures that fit directly around this part to get the major shapes out. Let's start building on the bottom here, and we're just going to grab our first sketch and start making some major dimensions here. Again, this part could be made from wood, or it could be 3D printed and fabricated. So we're just going to set some dimensions here to get this started off. Let's project the major surfaces of this part onto our sketch plane. So I'm going to click project, and we're just going to select these surfaces around and get the major dimensions onto our sketch so that we can use them. And I'm just going to give this some dimensions here. Let's just give it 3 millimeters, and that could grow if we needed it to. I'm going to do the same thing on the bottom. 3 millimeters. And I'm going to also need to create some points here for us to grab. I'm going to make this 3 millimeters as well. So that's the overall dimension of our fixture. I'm going to offset our edges here by selecting the offset single. And I'm just going to click all 4 edges around here and then give an offset of 3 millimeters. Now that we have our major dimensions of the box set up, we can start to extrude some shapes out. So I'm going to select these outer profiles and just make this extend past the top of the box. It doesn't have to be that tall, but just so that it extends beyond. Then we're going to take the sketch again, and we're going to extrude the bottom of the box. So we're just going to click these various areas, and I'm going to leave these holes open so that we have a way to make a template so that we can pre-drill these locations. So I'm just going to extrude this out. And we're just going to make this 3 millimeters thick as well, and we'll just have a contiguous box that way. I want to make sure that this is connected to the previous box, so I am going to change this result to a union. And we'll see target bodies. There we go. So that's now connected together, and we have a single piece. So we're going to use this box for a couple things. First and foremost, we're going to use it to create our pre-drills for these various holes here. The other thing I wanted to do was use it to help us define how we're going to drill these pockets inside of this shape.